You also think that most AI RPGs are kinda bad? Yeah, me too. You're not alone in this one. That's why I gathered some friends and we decided to build our own. What you're seeing here is just me playing Boku no Hero inspired campaign on an early prototype of what we're building. Did you see that nice dice roll animation? This is our skill check feature that we'd like to show you today. It improved by a lot on the gamification side of our system, so we hope you like it. In this video, I will show you why we decided to build the system and how it works. Also, stay till the end and you'll get even more news. Something I really don't like on these AI RPG platforms is that they do not provide great game mechanics. They are basically chatbots with tailored prompts and a context manager, nothing else. There is no real progression and no real game mechanics. And game mechanics are my favorite part of tabletop RPGs. This for me adds a huge problem, especially when using AI. AI models are usually not confrontational enough for this. So if you say something, for example, that you did something that could be really hard for someone to achieve normally, the model will almost always find a way to make it a success. That's something that helped a lot on providing uncertainty to the interaction without adding many boilerplate around the AI. Just a simple mathematical operation, basically. You throw the die, we check the value, and go against a certain difficult class. Building this skill check system is much simpler than you might think. Whenever you try to do something that imposes a challenge, like trying to make a huge leap or persuade someone, that isn't a guaranteed work, the game will ask you for dice rolls. Here is me playing the Boku no Hero Universe campaign that I told you, and I started recording as soon as I was captured by some guards protecting a pro hero room. The game looks at the skill check I was trying to perform, depending on the context, and I rolled a die to add my character's bonuses and decided whether I succeeded or failed. The system is also capable of detecting if you roll with advantage, disadvantage, or regular roll. If you pass, great, the game continues and moves forwards the way you intended, but if you fail, now you have to deal with the consequences of it. And honestly, that's my favorite part. Sometimes failing is actually funnier and more immersive than just succeeding. A challenge that we notice is deciding what is the difficult class of a certain task. If it's too hard, if it's too easy. For that, we added a classification system to decide the value for the dice roll, but we're still tuning that as sometimes it can be a little clunky or too easy to pass those skill checks. In this video, I won't get into the technical aspects of how the whole system works internally, but if that's something that you're really looking forward, then you can let me know in the comments and we will add for sure in the next video. Now that the skill checks are working, we can start adding everything else that makes an RPG feel like, well, an RPG, like locations, character sheets, and more. Basically everything you would expect. The goal is to build an RPG where the AI just happens to be a narrator under the scenes. The decisions are going to be mostly taken outside the AI loop. That's our goal. And I promise news, right? We already have a name and a page you can subscribe for the waitlist. The name is OpenHelms, and you can visit us on openhelms.ai. In this page, you can learn more about our view and help us make a community by joining us on Discord. The link is in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you think what we're building here is valuable and interesting for you. Also, I'm curious, do you think rolling dice is an important part of RPGs? Or do you think AI should handle everything on its own? Well, let me know in the comments. If you want to know more about the motivations, you should watch the last video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next. Bye bye!